Are we live? Okay, we're live now. I don't know when the stream started, but hey, all of my people that are watching this in future tense, this is a live stream, so there is going to be a chat section and everything. This is going to be way longer and not as edited as my usual tribe teas. I like to add that little disclaimer because I know people find me off the humbug sometimes. So if you want to get to the juicy gossip and tea and stuff, skip ahead 5 minutes. So what's up, everybody in this chat? Let me put the chat. Let me pop that out so I can see what y'all saying over here because I want to be looking when I'm responding to you guys. What's up, everybody? Hey, everyone. Here, let's change this to live chat so I can see everybody in here. What is up? Hey, everybody. Hi. So today I have goals for today. Wow, shocker. Goals. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories that I have to get out of here, okay? I have to get out of here. They're long as shit, but I gotta get them out of here. So I don't know how long this tribe tea is gonna be, but it might be a doozy because I decided what I'm gonna start doing to get these stories out is I'm giving myself a set amount of stories to get out so that it's not, just what happens in the hour because I really want to get these out. We need to get the fuck out of September because people keep asking me what month we're on, and you guys know I don't mind when you guys ask, but like typing the word September is pissing me off. So we're going to try to get these the fuck up out of here. What is up? I see all of you guys in the chat. See everybody's funneling in. Shout out to Sippy, moderators in the house. Freaking, what's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. I don't have water today. Today I have lemonade because the water is in the trunk of my car and I don't feel like going outside. Oh, shout out to Destiny. I see Destiny up in here too. Now, guys, just a reminder for any of my new people, there is maybe a 20-second delay. Like a 20-second delay. So I may answer your chats a little bit, delayed, but you get what I'm saying. Like, don't make a big deal out of it. It's okay. Just let me know if anything starts skipping or anything like that, because that skipping shit should be fixed by now. So don't be scared to let me know if shit is skipping or anything like that. But if it's a little delayed, don't freak. But please let me know. Please let me know, okay? Somebody said lemonade is bougie water. Lemonade is not bougie water, and it actually is not very hydrating. And I kind of prefer lemonade from concentrate because it tastes better, but I've stopped drinking shit from concentrate. So real lemonade is just bitter and tart as shit, and it's just not refreshing to me, but you know what? Shit. Let me turn my Beyonce on. Just feel like Beyonce for a little bit, drinking my fucking lemonade. And Disney says, I have a job interview. Pray for me, y'all. Well, yes. Good luck on your job interview, dude. Haley says, y'all got me drinking a gallon of water a day. Good. We need to stay hydrated in here. Y'all, speaking of staying hydrated, it needs to hurry up and get hot. Because look at me. I am a pasty princess. I'm a pasty queen. And I need some sun, and I need it yesterday. Can we talk about that? Come on now. Shit. Nat says this shit needs sugar. It does need sugar. This shit is just tart as fuck. But what you gonna do? You get what I'm saying? What you gonna do? Somebody said lemonade. Who's that? Tiffany said lemonade is nasty unless it's strawberry. Yes. Oh my God. I used to love Wendy's strawberry lemonade. That used to be my shit. Tiffany says, isn't it always hot in Florida? Well, I live in Northeast Florida. I'm closer to Georgia than I am Orlando or Fort Lauderdale or Miami. So I'm it's cold over here and shit. And it goes back and forth from being cold and wet to just being wet and dark. And then it's just too flip-flop. I'm just ready for spring to hit. I'm really hoping in March it gets warm because March here, it either gets cold and rainy or muggy and rainy, or it gets super hot. And I'm hoping for it to get super hot because I'm trying to go to the beach. I'm trying to get a little hash brown, I'm trying to look like a hash brown. I'm tired of looking like I wasn't left in the oven long enough. I'm tired. My melanin be fucking popping in the summertime. Go and look at my old videos when I think it was summer. Yeah, it was summer 2019. I was glowing, bitch, and I had just started my little weight loss, girl. I was glowing, like I was like, yes, girl, because I was looking like a little Pillsbury Dough girl. Mm. Well, it is 2 o'clock, so I'm just gonna get started. For all my people that have fast forwarded, we're about to get started on these tribe teas real quick. I have 6 stories. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I have 6 stories. They're all long, and we're all gonna be respectful, and we're going to read everyone's. I see some of y'all in the chat talking about we should skip people. No, ma'am, no, sir. We're not gonna skip anybody because then they'd be waiting for their, like, you get what I'm saying? That's not cool. So we're gonna read it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm going to put a red flag for this first story before we even start. I'm going to put a red flag for this story before we even start, and I'm gonna tell you why. She titled this Tribe T, My Life is a Movie. So I'm just gonna put this flag up here. If the life really is a movie, if this is really a movie type shit, I will take that flag off. I'll be a woman of my word and I will take off that flag. But something is telling me that your life ain't about to be like a movie, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna get right on into it. So she says, "Hey, I'm Elizabeth and I'm 17. I know you hate when people say my life is a movie and it turns out to be lame as hell. So hopefully this story lives up to everyone's expectations." All right, so she's aware that there is a fucking, like, what is the word for it? Sorry, I just got distracted. Somebody said I need to analyze the stories first because my patience be tripping sometimes. Well, sis, look, this is not the you show and this is not the me show. Like, that's the thing where people be getting a little bit entitled to certain things. Like, and I'm not trying to call you out, sis. It's just like, all I'm trying to say is that entitlement needs to fucking chill. Because if it was your story, you'd be fucking, what's the fucking terminology? 38 hot, 68 hot? I don't fucking remember. Revoke my Florida girl card. But you would be heated. You would be fucking heated. You'd be heated if I started reading your shit and there were people in the chat talking about skip this shit, sis. Like, skip this shit, sis. Like, that's not cool, bruh. Like, regardless if you're impatient or not, like, that ain't cool. Like, that ain't cool. Girl, you don't think I'm impatient to get the fuck out the month of September? Like, that's why I'm just like, bruh, you can't be doing that. But I'm gonna read old girl's story, okay? Let me drink my lemonade real quick. I knew it was 38 hot. Thank you, Rizzy, because that was gonna bother me. So she said, "I live with my grandparents, and although I appreciate them taking care of me, it's an extremely toxic household. My grandmother has Alzheimer's. Oh my God. I am so sorry to hear about that. That's really hard to live with. I'm so sorry you got to go through that. I am her only caregiver along with my grandfather, and every day is unbelievably hard, and it seems like it only gets worse. The toxic part isn't my grandmother. She can't help having it, and I'm not mad at her. I'm just mad at the situation. It's how my grandfather handles it. He's borderline verbally abusive and very manipulative, and isn't nice to my grandmother. And talking about, I don't bathe people. I don't change diapers. So what happened to in sickness and in health? What happened to in sickness and in health? Oh, fucking dusty ass old man. Like, that's fucked up. That is so fucked up. Like, girl, your life a Tyler Perry movie. Your life isn't just any movie. Your life a Tyler Perry movie. You taking care of grandma, she got Alzheimer's, and then your fucking granddaddy talking about, I don't change no diapers, I don't bathe nobody. Like, what? Wow. I never leave the house Monday through Friday except to go to school because my grandmother needs a lot of attention and he doesn't understand or care. Friday to Sunday evening, I'm with my boyfriend who is 19 and we've been together for 2 years and he's the biggest support system in my life. He helps me so much and continues to every day. So it helps a lot to have somebody that understands to have a break every week to just be a teen and do normal shit. Now here's where the tea comes in. Here we go. I have an ex-best friend and we're going to call her Cherry. Cherry was my best friend for about a year and she was my ride or die. Like, I used to call her my mom. Mom and I used to go to all the family functions. Cherry and I used to smoke a lot of weed. We'd buy an ounce and a G of wax on Friday and finish it off by Sunday, and that happened every weekend for a year. What in the chain smoking is going on? What? And where were y'all getting money from? And how old is Cherry? Because Cherry is giving me older vibes, one older party girl vibes. All her peers have grown out of that phase vibes, and now it's just y'all vibes. Like, how old is Cherry? Cherry went to a total of 4 mental hospitals in 2018, and every time she'd memorize my phone number, sneak a phone in, and call me every night for however long she was there. Hold on, I'm about to add one of these flags real quick because I'm getting so absorbed into the story. Um, how are you taking care of your grandma and smoking an ounce a week? How does that work? And Cherry, this flag is mainly for Cherry because Cherry is sus to me because you weren't doing none of this shit until Cherry came around trying to do this with you. Cherry is giving me an older vibe. Like, what? So, I was Cherry's support system pretty much. You are way too young to be being anybody else's support system. Like, you're the support system for your grandma, and now you're the support system for Cherry, which I am getting a really big vibe that Cherry is a grown-ass woman. Like, because I've partied with grown-ass bitches like that before. When I was 17, I partied with bitches who were my age right now, like 23, 24. Like, she's giving me some of those vibes. Like, what the fuck? She would always lie to me about small shit like doing Xanax and hanging out with a bitch we both don't like that did drugs and promising me she wouldn't. I would always have to stop her from doing majorly reckless shit like robbing a plug and credit card fraud, but I will admit I did join in on my fair share of fuck shit like sneaking out, shoplifting, and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna add another flag only because it's like you over here trying to say like Sherry doing this, Sherry doing that, but you in that you have to constantly save her from doing shit with her grown ass because I something in my soul is just telling me this is a grown ass woman. But how can you be somebody's taking care of somebody and shit, but you're doing the same shit they're doing, and then at times you're doing it with them, you know, like, So after I got caught shoplifting, it made me realize how my actions were hurting my family, how reckless they were, and how selfish I was being. So I fixed my act, and that just so happens to be the time my grandma's Alzheimer's was starting to get bad. So I stepped up. Cherry kept doing the same. Oh, okay. So I get it. Basically, she's saying she kind of jumped around in the timeline a little bit. So basically what she's saying is before her grandmother's Alzheimer's progressed, that she was on her party girl shit. But now that, you know, her grandmother's Alzheimer's is worsening, she's like, okay, I need to leave Cherry's old ass alone, and I actually need to take care of my grandmother because my deadbeat ass grandpa ain't going to, you know? So she said Cherry kept doing the same reckless stuff, and we started to grow apart because I was falling into a depression. She did not understand or try to understand my situation or why I was sad. So in January 2019, I just stopped talking to her. I didn't block her or anything. I just stopped texting her. So I tried reaching out in February, but she said some dumbass shit like, I've already mourned and accepted the loss of my best friend. I can't forgive you. Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, like, what? Like, I've already mourned a best friend. Bitch, grow up. Grow the fuck up, Cherry. I really don't think Cherry is 17. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't. I know that the girl sending in the story was 17, but I'm getting grown manipulative teas from Cherry. Like, that is so fucking manipulative. And so, like, that was such a goofy ass fucking statement. Talking about, I've already mourned my best friend. Well, bitch, nobody died. Like, what? And she's taking care of her family. Like, what? So I was like, all right, cool. Right. Like, and bitch, go ahead. I kept her added on Snapchat, and in March, she tried making all these plans with me. But the day of, she would make excuses not to follow through. And one day when we were supposed to hang, she canceled 4 hours later and was at the fucking Cheesecake Factory with some bird looking bitch. That was my last straw. That was your last straw, sis? That one right there, that was the last straw. Her taking the bird bitch to the cheek. That was it? Whew, girl. Let me drink some lemonade. So I move on with my life, and in May, I get 6 missed FaceTime calls. Okay, sis, I don't got no more flags to give you, but I will say, when you say you move on with your life, I'm expecting blockage. I'm expecting blockiana. I'm expecting blockagade, okay? Like, why are you still having all these channels of communication open for her to hit you up? Like, you talking about you moved on, but you still got her on Snapchat. You moved on, but you still hitting her up on Instagram. You moved on, but she's still FaceTiming you and calling you. She still got your number. Like I get that y'all didn't end on no toxic shit the first time, but the second she would have said some, oh, I'm already mourning the loss of my best friend, I would have snapped back on some, oh, well, I'm actually preparing myself to mourn for my grandmother that I'm taking care of, you fucking self-centered bitch. Like, that once that conversation happened, then there is no more we just fell off. That was disrespectful and manipulative. That deserved her blockiana, blockagade, all that shit. Because what? That's so disrespectful. I'm sorry, but I would have had to hit that bitch if she would have said it to me. Like, what? Bruh. I got 6 missed calls from her and 5 missed texts. She was asking for her jacket back. I told her I'd give it back to her as soon as I get it from my boyfriend's apartment. And that wasn't good enough for her. So for the next 4 days, she calls me a total of 20 times saying how I ended our friendship and can't even give her clothes back. So I finally tell her Friday I'll bring her the jacket to her house Monday and tell her to leave my clothes in a bag on the porch, and I'll knock on the door and give the jacket to her mom. Monday comes, I go to her house, knock on the door, and ask for my clothes because I don't see them on the porch. Bruh, this is giving me so much deja vu because this is exactly how I broke up with one of my friends before. Like, I literally took all the shit that they ever gave me and all the shit that all their clothes and everything, and I walked up to their mom's door like early as fuck in the morning, like right before she went to work, and I gave the mom the clothes, and her mom was basically like, oh my God, Naja, you were one of her really good friends, like blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, ma'am, you can have her. You can have her back. I don't want nothing to do with her, girl, because she's too much trouble. But then my stupid ass fucked up and ended up being friends with her maybe like a year or two after. And then, yeah, we just fizzled out. But I've definitely, like, this is giving me hella deja vu because this is exactly what I was doing. Rizzy talking about, was they bumping coochies? No, they was not. This is like, that's the thing people don't get. Like, when you break up with your friend, especially like a best friend, that shit hurts way more than somebody you fucking. It's way more dramaed out than somebody you're fucking. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same as just dumbing it down to, oh, they were a fuckboy, so they did this, they did that. Like, when it's friends, like, it's way more dramaed out. Like, it's way more dramaed out. But men wouldn't know that because men don't give a fuck. They'll stay friends with their toxic ass homie for years just because it's familiar to them. Like, girls, we actually try to grow and I'm sorry to all my dudes in the chat, but it's the fucking truth, bruh. Like, y'all dudes will be friends with that same toxic ass dude from high school just because y'all have been friends for 10 years. Like, and it's weird. So I decided to move the fuck on because I'm tired of keeping this bullshit going and I have other things to focus on. It's now September and I haven't thought about her since May. And last week, my grandma went to the dry cleaners to drop off a few jackets and wanted me to go with him. I said sure, and we go drop off the clothes. As soon as I get home, I get a text from one of my friends, and it's a screenshot from Cherry's Instagram story. Your friends ain't shit. Why are your friends egging this shit on and keeping you in the loop of what the fuck is going on with a bitch that you've done fell out with? Like, what the fuck? So she basically was saying that I went up to her old job looking for her to fight her and posted that paragraph when I went off on her out of context and insulted my grandfather. Apparently, a girl working at the dry cleaners is Cherry's friend, saw me and told Cherry I was trying to beat her ass. I don't even know. Bitches are reaching. Also, turns out Cherry is like 6 months pregnant with her 24-year-old baby. Wow, so Cherry is 17 as well. Cherry just acting grown because she was giving me such like grown bitch tea. Like, she's only 17, but she's pregnant with a 24-year-old. Oh, they need to call the fucking police. They need to call the fucking police. Oh my God, they need to call the fucking police. So even though she has about to have a whole ass kid, she's still trying to start drama with me months after the fact. Sis, I'm so sorry to tell this to you, but she is a baby about to have a baby. Like, honestly, she is a baby about to have a baby. She has no, in my opinion, I don't think she should have the baby, but it's her body and it's her choice. But when you're young like that, sometimes motherhood comes naturally. I've met teen parents where that should just be natural as fuck. But there are some girls where that shit doesn't just pop like that and they don't realize like, okay, it's me or the baby and I'm always gonna choose the baby. Like there are some young moms that don't, you get what I'm saying, are too young to really y'all know, can y'all help me out in the chat? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like she's still in high school, she's still a child, and I don't think her brain has clicked over to realize like, wow, I'm about to be a mother. So it's a baby having a baby. So I wouldn't expect nothing less than this drama out shit. Like if that makes any sense. So but she's pregnant by a 24-year-old. I'm sorry. If I was Cherry's mom, I'd be calling the fucking police and I would get him locked the fuck up because that's disgusting. Like, you want to know something really gross? In the state of Florida, that relationship is legal. Like, I don't give a fuck though. If I don't care where I live, Florida, California, wherever the fuck. If this was my fucking child, I'm at least getting a fucking statutory rape because you got me fucked up. You're not about to know. That's disgusting. Like that's so fucking disgusting. Like, bruh. The gem says a 17-year-old is a 17-year-old regardless if they have a baby or not. Right. It's not gonna click until later. So I had half a mind to report Cherry and her mom to the police for child endangerment because Cherry is still smoking weed. And Cherry's mom used to smoke with us constantly and threw Cherry a pot party for her 16th birthday. That's why Cherry act like that, because her mom is one of those cool moms. That's why Cherry act grown, and that's why her mom probably don't give a fuck that she got pregnant by a grown ass man, because her mom is one of them people who wasn't shit in high school, wasn't popular in high school, really wasn't popular in college, or never probably went to college, and they want to be that girl because they weren't that girl in high school. And that's when you have the cool mom. That's how the cool mom gets created. When they didn't get much love in high school, they weren't popping, they weren't cute, they weren't popping in college, and they can't let that shit go. And then they're like, well, my kid's gonna be that kid. Like, my kid's gonna be that kid. Like, this is cool mom syndrome. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit. You know what? I'm gonna take your flag off because you did not lie, girl. This is a movie because what the fuck? I'm dizzy. Like, what? And sorry if y'all hear me burping. These fucking multivitamins, when I take them like right after I ate, I don't know why, but that bitch be making me have the hiccups. So I'm sorry if I'm like all burping in the fucking mic. But right, oh Regina's mom, Mrs. Regina George head ass, fucking she said they hit a weed hookah and let everyone record it and takes Cherry's Adderall. But I decided not to because that's none of my business, and I'm honestly tired of all the stress and drama they're causing me. Cherry's cousin keeps making new Instagram accounts and Snapchats, and dude, I'm about done with her shit because I can't handle all that. Plus, being a full-time high school student slash caregiver. So, deadass girl, I feel like my life's a movie, but a dumbass dramatic teen movie. Also, below are pictures. This is the only picture of Cherry I have left. She is a Capricorn, and I'm the one with long hair, and I am an Aries. Let me see. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. She don't even look like she would do anything like that. Like she don't look like she don't even look like she's about any of that life. Like she looks, no comment. Oh my gosh. Bruh, I wish I knew how to do eyebrows, dude. Your eyebrows look really good. Like your eyebrows frame your face. If I tried to do my eyebrows exactly like you did it, I would look stupid. But you do really good with your eyebrows, dude. I'm not going to play the video because I don't know what I'm going to see. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to play the video. Nope, I'm not going to play the video. I'm scared. But, man, this is a hard one. This is a hard one because it's like, dude, you're being done so wrong. Like, fuck Cherry. You're being done so wrong because, for one, oh, you want me to draw the girl? Fine, I'll draw the girl while I tell y'all how they got old girl fucked up. But basically, it's really fucked up that your grandfather won't hire help and he's making you sacrifice your youth to do essentially what he vowed to do on his wedding day. And I think that's very fucked up. And I don't think that is your responsibility. I'm not going to draw her, the girl that's sent in the story, but I'm going to quickly draw the girl. And my marker's running out. Her face is kind of pointy. And she's wearing these fucking... Yeah, this shit's not going to look cute because... my marker is, like, not there. Bro, she kind of looks like a science teacher, if I'm being real. Like, if she wasn't so hell-bent on drugs and shit. And her lips are really... And this is a little girl, bruh. That's why I'm like, I'm not about to... But this is what she looked like. That's all I could, like... I mean... Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what Cherry looks like. Because she sent me a picture of Cherry. But yeah, I just feel like it's not fair that they're forcing you to give up your youth to pretty much be a caregiver. You're only 17 years old. Like that has to be illegal, honestly. Honestly, that has to be illegal. Because that doesn't make any sense how they're able to do that. Andrea says, my little brother has a severe disability and qualify for nursing. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, does she get any disability checks or anything like that? Like, because that's why I'm just like, I just don't like I just feel like there is something that can be done that can help you. And I just want to help because it's like, I can't imagine being 17 when you're supposed to be worrying about figuring out colleges and figuring out where you want to work. And you just are worried about taking care of your grandma. And I know if your grandma was still all sound, she would not want you sacrificing your youth for that because she married that sack of potato ass man to take care of her. I don't know. If any of you guys have any advice, please give her some in the comments below because fuck that little petty high school bullshit. Like, the real problem here is that this girl is being forced to be a fucking caregiver at such a young age, and I don't think that's okay. Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna see what y'all got to say in the comments before I move on to the second one. Observer says she is meant to be paid according to certain states. That's what I thought too. Like, she's not getting no freaking compensation. Somebody said rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Yes, definitely. I heard about that this morning. That was very sad. It's Electric said the grandma needs to go to a home, unfortunately. Maybe they don't have the money to do that, but I would agree that she needs to, they at least need to hire a nurse or something. Rizzy says hire someone as a PCA worker from the state. Converse Girl says unless you're on Medicaid, it gets complicated with private insurance for around-the-clock healthcare. Oh, okay. All right. Zena says, when I was 17, my grandma had Alzheimer's too, and it was terrifying. Well, if you can, give her some advice in the comments. Like, hop out the chat and go in the comments real quick and leave her something if you can, because that's, like, the main thing that I'm, like, kind of, like, about, you know? But, yeah, someone said, look into hiring private aides, pretty much. Some nursing homes accept insurance. At-home care is expensive. Y'all going through this with my grandparents right now, and it's sad. Yeah, bro, I'm just going to send out all of my good wishes and all my blessings to everybody who's going through a similar situation, as well as the person who sent that in, because I know that shit can be rough. And then just to have all that high school bullshit on top of it, like, so unnecessary. But this next one is very specific. She said this might as well be on ID Discovery. Fuck a movie. She said this going straight to the Discovery Channel, the ID channel, okay? The bio channel, okay? True crime type shit. I'm kind of scared, but I'm also kind of intrigued. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. Let me take a sip of this lemonade real quick. All right. So she said the tea is piping hot. Let's hope so. Whew, this one's long, y'all. This one's long. Bear with me. Oh my God. She is so pretty. Okay, let's go. So, hey Naja, first off, I love you, girl. My name is Nicole, and I'm 21, and this is about my ex, Kale. And I gave his real name because I don't give a fuck. Jesus. So me and Kale became friends online when I was 17 and he was 18. We met in July. I helped him through his breakup over this girl that we will call Beauty, who apparently cheated on him. So, and she said, remember Beauty, by the way. She said, remember her, Beauty. All right. Me and Kale later started dating in December of that year. Come on, scroll down, girl. Scroll down. There we go. Because he had to mentally prepare for a relationship. Girl, honestly, y'all, I'm going to put up a red flag only for this. Look. Ladies, don't be that girl trying to help him get over the relationship and just so that you can get into a relationship with him, because it usually doesn't work. They usually use you for booty and then they dip. Because like, bruh, why do you need me to help you get over your ex? Like, that is a you thing. Like, that is a self-growth. That is self-esteem in my Cat Williams voice. Self-esteem. That is esteem within yourself. What the fuck does he or she need you for to get over that ex? Like, but hey. So, fast forward to December, thinking about now, there was so many red flags just within the first 2 months of dating. Girl, I already gave you a red flag in the first 2 sentences, so I'm glad that you peeped. But I already wanted to break up with him. Damn, the first 2 months of dating, you already wanted to break up and you were still with him? I'll name a few. When I was out with friends, he would text me constantly and would check my phone. I would have 20 to 30 missed calls from him. When we would argue, we would go into circles saying the same thing over and over again, and I would get so frustrated that I would cry. Then he would cry, and he would make it all about him, and I had to pick up the pieces even though he hurt me in the first place. The first time I tried to break up with him early in our relationship, he threatened to jump off of his balcony. Look, y'all can call me toxic, and please do not repeat my actions, because I will say that this was toxic, what I did. But when I was in a relationship in the past, when somebody would always be like, I'm gonna kill myself, I would used to be like, bro, do it. Like, do it, bro. Do it. And then, like, they would just be like, no, I'd be like, bro, look, you are not about to manipulate me, bro. You're not. Like, I've had dudes tell me that if I break up with them, they gonna jump out of cars, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, and I'll be like, bro, do it. Like, just do it, because if you're not about to do, because I know you're not going to do it. I know you're not. Now, look, I do not condone telling people, if you know that your partner is depressed and they have suicidal thoughts and that this is a real thing, like, help them get help before you leave. Like, that's the least you could do. Set them up with, some help. But I personally have never been in a relationship with nobody who has been diagnosed with depression or suicidal thoughts or nothing. I've just been in a relationship with dudes in the past who were just manipulative as shit, and they would lie and say they were going to do things to themselves to guilt trip me to say, okay? And somebody in the chat talking about, I would have told him to do a flip. Like, look, call us toxic, I guess, but girl, I used to be like, bro, jump. Just fucking jump in, because look, you're not about to keep manipulating me to stay here. Who? Like, I'm about to get canceled after this live. Jesus Christ. So, he threatened to jump off the balcony, so I stayed. Now, don't get me wrong. Kale did have a troubled past with both of his parents being drug addicts, a special needs brother, a severely mentally troubled mother, and a physically abusive father. He had a lot on his plate, and I was always there to comfort him and give advice. Girl, it seems to me like the whole relationship so far has just been you being his therapist. Like, I'm going to guess your sign. Are you a Libra? You're giving me Libra tease. You're giving me Libra tease, because you just being this man's, you're trying to be his balance. You're trying to be his therapist. You're trying to be his peace and shit. I don't know. That's just my prediction. Did she ever tell us what she was? No, she didn't. But anyway, that doesn't matter. But that's just my prediction. Like, I really feel like she's a Libra, because she really wants to be his fucking balance for sure. Talking about everything's going wrong, but I gotta be that person for him, and I gotta do that. Like, like, I don't know. I would say a Virgo, but all the Virgos I know are pretty like upfront about what they want. and they don't really care to build a bitch. Like, you get what that's the Virgos I've met anyway. They don't really care to build a bitch. Like, but every Libra I've ever met, they always want to build a bitch. Or they want to be a therapist, or just be the balance, you know, because I don't want to say every Libra I've met wants to build a bitch, but every Libra I've ever met always wants to be that peace for their partner in their relationship. They always want to be that balance for their partner. They want to be the safe space for their partner. You get what I'm saying? But basically, they're saying a year later, we're still together. He went to my prom, supported me at my graduation. Your prom, girl, this was in high school. This was in high school, girl. See, this couldn't be Florida because look, bro, all you gotta do in Florida, bro, and I don't, bro, all you gotta do in Florida is like, if you really, really feel like somebody's about to hurt themselves, bro, you just call the people and they'll take your ass, bro. They will take you. I used to tell that to my, bro, I used to be like, bro, you keep saying you're gonna do this to yourself. I'm worried about you. I'm calling people, bro. Like, I will call the people and they will take you. That's what the law is there for when your family members, your loved ones are cutting up. They'll take you, and since y'all were minors, though, they wouldn't even able to do that. Right, Baker act your ass. Definitely will. Bruh, I'm not going to ramble too much, but this little girl actually got Baker acted in my city. And ironically, she got Baker acted from an elementary school that I went to. I went to this elementary school for a year when I was a kid, when I first moved here, because I had behavioral issues. And the school is basically for behavioral issues, mental illness, mental disabilities, physical disabilities. So you have kids who are mentally challenged. You have kids with ADHD and all that stuff all in one school. And for whatever reason, they Baker act a little girl. Like, what? I've never heard of anybody Baker acting a little, like a child before. Like, yeah, I've heard of teenagers getting Baker acted from their home and shit, but I have never, ever heard of a child getting Baker act. Ever. Like, ever. And the girl, and it was so sad because you could see the police body cam footage of them being like, you get what I'm saying? Even the police were like, there's nothing wrong with her. Like, they were talking to themselves and they're like, there ain't nothing wrong with this girl. Like, okay, what's a Baker Act? Baker Act is basically a law in Florida where if you feel that your family member is saying they're going to kill themselves, or they're so mentally unstable to the point where they're a harm to themselves or others, you can legally call the police and you could have them Baker acted. And some people, they call it 5150, like Lil B 5150. Bitch, fuck with me. I'm sorry. No, honestly, that's just not funny. It's not funny. I think my Victoria's Secret package just got here. Hold on. Let me see. I'm about to look out the window. Hold on. Bitch, shut up. Yeah, they just dropped my fucking shit downstairs. Bae got me some lingerie, and I guess the shipment got backed up. But she's going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. Like, that little girl's going to be traumatized for the rest of her fucking life. Like, and the mom didn't want them to take her. Like, the mom didn't even find out that her daughter was taken. She had to find out from a third party. And she was in a mental health facility for 48 hours. Because that's what they do when they Baker act you. You are mandatorily forced to stay there for 48 hours so they can psychologically evaluate you. Okay? Your girl almost got Baker acted before. I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh. These people, bruh, like, you could Baker act anybody, and that's the problem. And I'm really glad that that little girl's mother is not gonna settle for less, and she's actually gonna take it to court so that she can rewrite the Baker Act laws, because Baker acting, bruh, like, for children, it's so easy to Baker act somebody, and it shouldn't be that easy. Like, it should not be that easy. It really shouldn't. And then you got cops over here playing therapists, because it's not like you Baker at somebody, you call 911 and then therapists come over. No, the police comes over, and the police has to evaluate and see if they're even sane or not. I had to beg my fucking case to the police. I was like, sis, I am not crazy, ma'am. Like, you need to let me. Living in Florida is like not normal. It's not fucking normal, dude. It's not normal. But I'm going to reel it back. We're going to reel it back. If you guys want to hear me talk about that topic more. No, they do not give you help. They put you in a psych ward. They put you in a mental facility. You do not go to, no, you go to a psych ward. Period. When they Baker Act you, you don't go to the jail. You go to the psych ward. They sedate you if they feel like you're a flight risk or if they feel like you're being a belligerent. In her case, she is a 4 or 5-year-old little girl. She has tons of energy. Of course, they sedated her for 2 days straight. It's fucked up. And if that was my fucking kid, no. Somebody said they want a story time about the time I almost got Baker acted. That shit, it just don't matter, but it don't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter. Because your girl was wilding. I was wilding for real, but I just wasn't going, bruh. I was not about to go. I knew people who been Baker Act before. They tell me what the fuck happens. I'm not trying to go there. Like, for real, bruh. I know grown adults who get Baker Acted and they're still scarred till this day. Why the fuck would they put a little girl through that? Like, what the fuck? Someone said, please start going on Instagram Live more, sis. I hate Instagram. I hate Instagram so much. Jesus, I hate Instagram Live. Everybody who watches me on Instagram Live is like everybody from my high school being weird. Like, I hate getting on Instagram Live. But I'm gonna keep this up. If you guys want to hear about that a little bit more in depth, tune into me and Daniel's podcast on Friday. And if you guys aren't part of the Patreon or whatever for the podcast, we're gonna post highlights, and I'm gonna make sure that highlight gets posted for you guys to see. But let's get back to this. I'm gonna wind us back to this, okay? Basically what she's saying, she's dating this guy, he's very toxic. She's trying to be his piece. No, it does not depend on what area of Florida. The whole state of Florida, you can get Baker Act. This is the state of Florida. You could get Baker Act, bro. Florida does not play about people, bro. You could commit a crime in Florida and you can go to the UK, bro. They will fly over there and get you. They will swim to get you. Like, Florida is not normal, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. It is not normal here. I really feel like I'm living in like, you know how they say like the Mandela effect and how like some people have been left in 2012 and like we're in a different dimension. Girl, that's how I be feeling. Like, but no, we're not going to remove the flags because we're still on the story. So basically, what's going on with her is she's trying to be this dude's piece and all this shit, right? So why do they call it Baker? I don't know. Y'all keep distracting me. Y'all keep fucking distracting me. Why do they call it Baker? Oh, y'all can't even see the screen. Hold on. Y'all got me fucking doing the most now. Where is the thing? Because I need to show y'all. Apparently. To window. What is this? Google search. There we go. Okay, that shit still don't want to work. So we're just not going to... Oh, there it goes. Okay, I don't know why it's called Baker Act. How many knows Baker Act? Baker Act allows for involuntary, emphasis on involuntary examination, which can be initiated by judges, law enforcement officials, and mental health. Can you Baker Act yourself? Why the fuck would you want to do that? Yes, a person can voluntarily Baker Act themselves. Why? Who wants to go to the, like, why would you want to, you just want to take a trip? You just want to take a trip? Like, what the fuck? See, I don't know. Okay, so I don't know why they call it Baker Act, but that's just why. I'm not going to let y'all fucking, what's it called? Derail me from this story, though, because I do have 4 more that I need to get done, so I'm not going to let y'all distract me. So, again, for the 3rd time, a rundown of this story. A girl's with a dude. Things were peachy keen at first. She got him out. She helped him with the breakup that he was just in. But now he is showing some troubling signs, which is why I'm not going to be taking off these red flags. He showed a lot of troubling signs, and she is starting to realize, like, okay, this isn't cool. So I'm just going to pick back up on it. So a year later, he went to my prom, supported me at my graduation, stopped calling me so many times, and our relationship was just better. However, I was lonely. I could never hang out with friends because he didn't feel comfortable hanging out with them. Girl, that's isolation. Like, that is toxic. He would tell me that he didn't like some of my girlfriends because he felt they were too close to me. So after high school, I distanced myself from all of my friends. Girl, girl. Kel is the type of person who said, I can't live without you. Toxic. I would never break up with you. We planned our kids' marriage, wedding rings, and we looked at houses together. Then, 2 years into our relationship, his dad moved back in the house from a halfway house, and they got into a physical altercation that his dad started, and I heard it was all on while I was on Skype. I still don't know why, but he would always forgive his dad and go back to being completely normal. And dad made a lot of money, 10K a month. And I'm not sure if that was the reason, but whatever. Yes, this also matters. Well, it could also be because that is his father. Like, maybe that's why. But yeah, I don't know. This is pretty toxic, bruh. This is really fucking toxic. So, it's June and my birthday is coming up, and I find out that Warp Tour is sold out. I can't believe Warp Tour is sold out, I think, for a minute, and have a great idea to say to Keel or Kel, whatever, let's go to Six Flags on Saturday and Waterworld on Sunday. Kel just breathed, and I'm thinking, what's wrong with him? So I say, I'll pay for both of us, and he goes, what if it's not good weather? Bitch, you really good weather. It's the end of June in California. What the hell are you talking about, my dude? So I get pissed. I ended up paying for it all, and he comes. However, he ignored me on the drive down to our hotel and pretty much was pissy the whole weekend. Girl, look. Look. Oh my God, girl. If he says that I would have already knew that something was up, and I would have, like, bruh, I would have already knew just how he was acting right there. I would have been like, you know what, sir? You can go be by yourself. Like, okay, so I know that was a shit ton of backstory, but it's still all necessary because this is when the true tea starts to kick. So it's back to back and moves fast. So here we go. So a week later, it's my real birthday, and he was just being horrible to me all day. For some reason, I couldn't take it anymore, and I said, I think we need a break until you figure out why you're upset all the time because it's not healthy for me. He literally was like, okay, girl, he cheating. He found another bitch. He found another bitch because his obsessive ass isn't being obsessive over you anymore. And he's okay with you fucking breaking up with him with his crazy ass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that girl you told us to remember about in the first place is gonna pop back up. Please don't tell me that you wasted all your time building a boyfriend and then he goes back to the bitch. Like, bruh, this shit. Let me not assume. So he was literally like, okay. And then my sorry ass wanted him back an hour later because, I mean, we've been together for 2.5 years. Girl, that's not even a long time. Oh my God. And he was the love of my life. We met up the next day and he took me back. He convinced me it was all in my head and that I needed to get help in therapy. Gaslighting. Ew. Ugh. So 5 days later, he's still acting distance with me. I go to my therapy session. Girl, you really let this man bully you into getting therapy? Like, what is wrong with him? I feel good. And then I get a text that says, call me. I call him and he tells me, I'm sorry, but we're through. And I say, are you kidding me? Why? And this boy says, I feel like one day you will be an abusive parent and I can't risk that with my future children. What? What? Like, sir, what? He needs to go to therapy, girl. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? So, yes, I cried over him. I still wanted him back because honestly, I was just blinded. And a month later, I felt like I was getting over him. And I realized how absolutely hurtful that was to say to me. And I messaged his ex that we talked about before, Beauty, on Facebook because I wanted to talk to someone who could relate. Beauty said, I would love to have a phone call with you. So we called, and this just blew me away. I told her how we ended, and she said, Kel told me the same things too. Marriage, kids, I can't live without you. Kel would guilt trip me into leaving him by talking about hurting himself. Kel is a dangerous, manipulative, smart person, and once you hurt him, all care for you goes out the window, and he will do what it takes to hurt you harder. Oh my God, I see a picture down here. Let me get my tools ready because I'm about to fucking draw the fuck out this ugly ass man. Okay. I was shook. She also informed me while they were together she had him hospitalized because he threatened to kill his family. That was the most refreshing phone call. Really? That was because I could have ever gotten, because it showed me like, girl, it wasn't you. This man was tripping, and something in me told me to go that night. I ended it with him. So you would think that the story is over, but the tomfoolery just kept coming back to bite me in the ass. This man messaged me on Twitter talking about, I want my shirt back. My boss got it for me, and I know you have it. Your shirt. Joe vibes for sure. I decided not to engage because that's probably what he wants. And then this fool threatened to call the police so he can get an escort from his house to my house so he can come get his shirt. I couldn't help but laugh and respond because the police don't want to deal with this either. I say, listen, I don't know where your shirt is. Please unfollow me and move along. This is sad. The sad part is he really could have wasted the police's time, and he definitely could have called them and said that he had property at your house, and they definitely could have escorted you. Like, they definitely could have escorted him into your house to get your shit. That's the scary thing about that. So it's been a little over a year, and I haven't heard from him since. Last time I checked on him, which was a while ago, he's dating his coworker from his job, and the gag of it all is they were in a relationship a month after we broke up, and he works under his dad now at a company. To end this long story, the real question is, should I warn the girl or live my best life and keep the past in the past? Hope you and the tribe enjoyed it. Stay safe, everyone. P.S. I am now happy in a loving relationship, and that did teach me one thing, and that is to not ignore red flags, and so far, none. So I'm going to draw him real quick while I give you advice on if you should tell the girl or not. No, you should not tell her, and I'm going to tell you why. People like him go after the same type of woman. People like him go after girls. Hold on, this is you? I just want to show you, this is me and my boyfriend? Okay. Him and his new girlfriend. Bruh, you and the new girlfriend look fucking the same. Yeah, your face is a little bit more round, but y'all look like identical. Okay, further proving my point. No, you should not tell the new girl because it seems like he blatantly has a type, okay? Oh my God, he looks just like my uncle. That is so weird. Jesus, that is so weird. My uncle is way more handsome though. Rest his soul. But that's so weird to me. But you shouldn't tell him because people like him always go after the same type, and that is girls that want to save them. So by you hitting up another girl that wants to save this poor, unfortunate man, all you're going to be doing is putting into her head, well, this was part of the problem that he was talking about. You get what I'm saying? Like, there is no happy ending by you telling the girl at all. And if anything, it would just fucking prove his case of whatever the fuck he was trying to tell you. But this is what he looks like. Bruh, I should be a fucking sketch artist for the police. That's what he looked like. He kind of looks like Bill off of King of the Hill. Like, not Bill, but like Latino. So Bill. This is Bill. Bill Michael Myers. But no, honestly, sis, you look so fucking happy. With your new guy. You guys look so cute. You guys look like you're booked and busy. You're traveling. You guys complement each other very well. So, yeah, fuck it. Everybody learns their own way. But if that girl wants to reach out to you, I definitely would be polite, you know? If she wants to reach out to you, and I would definitely be polite and talk to her back. But I would not go ahead and be the first one to reach out. Michael Myers. Oh my God, I already know this is about to be messy because old girl got Twitter screenshots. Oh my God. I wish that I could post this on the screen, but I know I can't. Like these screenshots and shit. Oh my God. Oh my God, all I see is I want that pussy bitch ass bitch dead. Jesus, oh my God, finally we're getting into ratchet territory. Yes, I'm gagging. Yes. But yeah, the quick advice for you basically, what everybody is saying in the freaking chat, bruh, like, don't reach out to her. Don't reach out to her. Just chill. Just chill. If she reach out to you, cool. Be nice to her. You get what I'm saying? But if don't go reaching out to her, because all he's gonna do with his manipulative ass is twist it around to make it seem like you're the villain. So don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me. I learned my lesson with that as a young tot. Don't do it. All right. So this next one is called "My Abusive Ex Sent Me to Jail." And yes, you are so right, Donnie. You know it's messy when there are Twitter screenshots. The Twitter screenshots is when I was like, ooh, Lord. I have no more lemonade. What a sad song. All right. Oh, this is about to be a long ass tribe tea because I still got 3 more stories. All right. Hi, Naja. My name is Tia. In this video, you can call me Tia. I don't mind, but I love you and your videos. Well, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. I've been watching your videos for years now, and I DM you all the time, and you actually follow me on Twitter. Okay, well, let me go see your Twitter real quick so I can put a name to a face. Do I follow you on Twitter? Baby, why you got guns and shit? What's going on, baby? What's going on, girl? Where's your Twitter handle at so I can know who you are? Is that you or is that the girl? So that's you from Twitter. I don't know, bro. I don't be, maybe we on a different time zone or something? Because I don't be seeing your tweets. And I definitely just be seeing the same people tweets over and over. But whatever. I trust you. If I follow you, bro. That's pretty much all I follow on Twitter are subscribers anyway. And people I know in real life. So I believe you. But basically, enough of that. Let's hop right into the story. I'm currently 20 years old, and last year, around April 2018, I started this dude who we will call Bill. I am not playing. She literally named him Bill, but I'm calling him Bill. So me and Bill were a mess from the start. He wasn't being that faithful, but neither was I. I was 19 and living my best college life. Summer 2018 was crazy, and that's when the fighting started. Both of our tempers were so bad, so we would clash and literally just fight it out. Toxic, I know, but that's my life. No, girl, no man should be putting his hands on you. Like, what the fuck? I don't care if y'all was neck and neck. Dude, like, no. Like, nobody should be putting their hands on nobody. Like, bruh, no. And now that I seeing pictures of you with guns talking about, like, bitch, I'm scared for you. Like, my baby, she about that action. I don't know what the fuck going on. What you got going on? Where you at, girl? So, she said, August 2018, I got a new apartment. It was my first apartment ever, so I had 2 roommates, my best friends. A week after I moved in, he came over, and I swear he never left. Like, he moved in without asking. So I was like, what the fuck? Okay, but whatever. I let it slide. That's when things got super bad. We didn't know how to live together and coexist in the same household, so we used to fight, and these fights were so bad. And yes, I did start some of them, but I was frustrated as fuck. It doesn't matter. He ain't paying no bills or nothing. He didn't even ask to be, what? Is he like, what? Shit, like, you didn't even know he was moving in. Like, what the fuck? That is, That situation was hard, and I was only 19. I turned 20 December 25th. So from August till February, we would fight like crazy. I had so many black eyes and busted lips. Jesus. I had a concussion once. Oh my God. He broke my door multiple times, and he would just he would just say, yes, what the fuck? I don't know what she's saying by there, but I felt like I didn't have options or help. It was just me and my friends lived there, but they were no help. Bruh, I'm sorry, but if I lived in an apartment with my best friends and I hear this dude beating her ass, you're getting jumped. You're getting jumped, you dusty ass scrub. You are not on the lease. You're getting your ass fucking jumped, and you're getting kicked the fuck out of here by force. Like, what? I don't, and you talking about your friends didn't do shit. I'm sorry. like, girl, I'm so sorry that happened to you, bro. If I was your roommate, we would both be in jail. Like, the fuck? Cause no, you're not about no, and that's not even your home. Like, what? Time to get the gat, bitch. Where was that? Where was that gat at that you had in that picture in that moment? Look, I am not condoning violence. I'm not condoning domestic violence. I'm really not. Don't get it twisted. I'm just joking, but I'm serious. Like, if my roommates was getting their ass beat by a grown ass man, best believe I'm hopping in, because that shit's not fair. Like, best believe I'm hopping in. So March 2019, he left for Cali because I forgot to mention this whole time Bill didn't have a job. He was a scammer, but wasn't making no money. None. Like, he sat on his ass all day, and the bill stayed paid because of my parents. They helped me out a lot. But yeah, he didn't do shit for some time and left for Cali to get some money. So when he left, he didn't have a phone or nothing. He was a bum. So he left, and I kid you not, said, fuck me. He wouldn't talk to me or nothing. So I took this as my way out. Right, girl. I said, F that dude and moved on. Well, the dude came back at the end of April, but I was already done over it. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. He ate back trying to buy my love, and money didn't impress me. I have very wealthy parents. Money don't do shit for me, and he wouldn't understand that. So on May 28th, mind you, I haven't seen him or nothing. He ordered me and my roommate some food from Outback Steakhouse. Yo, roommates, bro. Fuck your roommates, bro. Like, fuck them roommates, bro. Fuck them bitches. Because you letting this dude buy y'all food after he just beat your homegirl ass, giving her black eyes, giving her concussions, and y'all just gonna kiki at this table. Like, it's different for you, sis, because you are actually, like, an abuse victim. You got Stockholm Syndrome. You don't know. You love this man. You don't know why. You get what I'm saying? Like, you getting your ass beat, it's confusing. But your friends, though, there ain't no fucking confusion or nothing. They fucking, bruh, I'm sorry, but I couldn't sit at no fucking dinner table with some dude I know is giving my homegirl concussions and beating her ass. Like, the fuck? Like, nah, bro. Nah. I asked him, did he pay for his food? And he said yes. So I was like, okay, whatever. I went and picked it up. Important, keep that in mind. So around June, I seen him and we weren't talking, but we were. I don't know. Don't judge me. I was dumb. But he came to my apartment and made him mad, and I made him mad. I don't know why, but I did. And I was getting ready for work, and his dumb ass locked me in the bathroom, and I hate small spaces. So when I got out, I was pissed, but I just got my shit and left. Well, I tried to leave, and he literally followed me down the hall and snatched my phone. I snatched it back, and he hit me smooth upside my head. Like, girl, I had a cup in my hand, and I threw it at him because what the fuck? And I ran back to my apartment. That day, he kicked my door down. I had to call the police so I can go to work. My mom just bought me a new car, and this dude got to kicking my shit and breaking my mirrors. My mom bought the car maybe 2 weeks prior to this. Bruh. I know your parents, if they knew the extent of what was going on, they'll be so fucking pissed, bro. Like, this shit is making me mad because I'm just imagining, like, if I was your roommate and you're my homegirl and, like, you got this dude, like, bruh. So I'm pissed, but I go to work and I figure out this man starts to fight Houston Police Department. This man is trying to fight HPD and went to jail. He stole my MacBook, so I had my mom call his mom to get my shit back because he was tripping, and it took 2 days to get my shit back, and this happened on Sunday through Tuesday. On Wednesday, my mom calls and tells me the police at my house for credit card abuse, and I gotta go to jail. I'm like, what the fuck? Turns out that food he bought, he didn't buy. But sis, I love you, sis. And he is a whole fucking bum. He is a whole bum, bro. But I gotta be real with you. If I'm dating somebody who tells me their profession is scamming, I'm not swiping no debit cards, no credit cards, no shit. I'm not swiping nothing of yours. Like, I told y'all in the past, in my youth, I live in Florida, bro. I knew people whose job was scamming, like, and I never, ever, ever let them ball out on me. I never let none of these dudes buy shit from me with them cards. I never, 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 never did that because I always know they watch, bro. Why do you think I decided to go into the fraud department, bro? Because I've hung out with these type of dudes, bro. I know. Like, that's why I'm just like, bro, you shouldn't have been swiping none of his cards. For one. For two, your people got money, so you shouldn't be going to jail. If your people got money, you should not be going to jail. Your mom should not be telling you to turn yourself in. Like, what? And no, they're not in Florida. They're in, well, she said it's HPD, so I think that's Houston Police. But I'm just saying, I know scammer for real scammers. Like, I'm in Florida. I know real deal scammers out here. Like, real deal people that pay their whole rent and car notes and shit off scamming. Like, that's the type of people I knew. But because I knew that what they did, I never, ever, ever let them buy stuff for me or swipe their cards or nothing, because then you're incriminating yourself. Like, you're part of the problem. Like, you're spending somebody else's money. And when you asked him, did you buy that? And he said, yes. Girl, you knew that he didn't buy it. Come on now. But if you got money, you should not be going to jail. You should just be able to bond out and just chill and then get a court date if your people got money. But anyway, so I went to jail that day and I had to stay there. And it was very traumatic for me. Like, I never have I ever been through something like that. But basically, after I got out, I did not fuck with him. He's dead to me and has been harassing me for the past 3 months. My lawyers tell me feed him with a long-handed spoon because I didn't do shit with his case, so he needs to take responsibility for what he did. My lawyers tell me feed him with a long-handled spoon because I didn't do shit with this case, so he needs to take responsibility for what he did. So did you have a lawyer or did you have a public defender? Because this don't make no damn sense. For one, why were you in jail? That don't make sense to me. Like, why were you in jail? If you had a lawyer, why were you in jail? Like, not trying to put my boyfriend's business out there, but he did way worse shit than you did, and he got out on bond and chill because his lawyer told him not to go to fucking jail, and he bonded out and waited for his court date. Like, I feel like there's something more to this, like, on his end. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, where he got the money, who he stole it from. Like, I feel like there's something more to it, because this doesn't make any sense to me why your mom would call you and tell you to go to jail. Like, bruh, I've heard people, moms call them that got lawyers that tell them, do not turn yourself in. Your lawyer said, do not turn yourself in. Come to the office, blah, 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 blah. We're going to figure it out. And then when it's time to do that, then we'll turn ourselves in, bond out, boom, boom, boom. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know. But anyway, let's jump to present day, September 2019. He fucked up my last apartment bad. So he said he would pay for it since he got money now. Girl, fuck that. Don't your parents got money? Why do you need to keep hitting him up? Fuck him. Hit your mama and daddy up. That's what I would do. I'd be like, bro, like, no, I'm done with him. Like, finito. So I sent him the bill and he was like, tell that dude who made you his Woman Crush Wednesday to pay for it. Mind you, Bill is 23, too old for this bullshit. So I blocked him because at this point, I don't want to argue. I get on Twitter saying I will shoot his mom's house up because I will. What was the reason? Girl, what was the reason? So he started making more fake texting apps to contact me, but I wouldn't engage. It was that Friday, the following Tuesday. It was a Friday. The following Tuesday, he starts texting my best friend / roommate how I need to give him his Instagram back or he's going to expose me. And right after I seen that, he called me. I swear I let him have it. I went off and blocked his ass. He kept making fake numbers to text me, so I had to change my number. So that day I was pissed and went on Twitter going off, said, I'd be wrong if I give these dudes a drop. He seen it and got mad and texted my mom saying how he was going to put me in a body bag and drop me off at her door and send her pictures of her house from Google Maps. Like, okay, say less. Girl. So I gave them the drop. Oh, yeah, and I bought a gun because, yeah, no, he is crazy. And, yeah, that is my story. Pretty sure it's far from over, but now I want war. I'm going to attach pictures of myself and screenshots because that man is crazy. Thanks for reading, blah, blah, blah. Also, if anybody has questions, leave them below. I probably won't be in the live because of school and work, but I watch all Tribe Tees. So let me see. Oh my God, baby girl. I never even closely looked at this, but baby girl, never put your finger on the trigger. Baby girl. Now, I know your parents got bread and shit or whatever, and I know you like dating these little hood niggas, bruh, but I'm gonna need you to go to the range to learn how to protect yourself and to properly handle that firearm, Miss Ma'am. You cannot be putting you literally got the gun like this with your finger right here, Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. But I understand your anger. I understand your anger and I understand your fury. Like, I get it. But I think that, like, okay, if you hated jail so much, why would you go to this extent? Like, if you hate jail that much, why would you even play about shooting him? And no, these are black people, girl. These are black people, girl. That's why I'm just like, bruh, if you you hate jail so much, why would you implement yourself like this? Like, that's what I don't get. She sent me some text messages. It says, girl, give this dude his damn Instagram and block him on literally everything. She said, I don't know who these people are, but somebody said, who is this bitch? Is your friend? My friend has 5 minutes to give me my IG back. I'm not in this. I don't have an Instagram, blah, blah, blah. So basically, he's trying to say that somebody hacked his Instagram, I guess. Like, what? He said, you lame on God. I want to better myself. I want to do with something to show for it. Doctor or lawyer. I think no dude like that would want to see his being a video hoe for some clout. What? I hope you get paid for this, you nasty, blah, blah, blah. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with him? But yeah, girl, honestly, sis, I know it's cute, and I know the music videos make you feel like you could do this, and I know, like, all this shit, but, like, on real shit, bro, real shit, it's all cute until you in that jumpsuit, and they take the wig off, and they fucking take the lashes off and shit, bro. Like, you've been to jail once. That was jail. That was jail, sis. You're gonna go to prison. Prison. Because, and then your family already don't got good lawyers. No offense, bro. I'm not trying to come for you because at the end of the day, he's a piece of shit and he deserves whatever happens to him. But I feel like it should not be at your hand because at the end of the day, if something bad happens to him at your hand, you, the victim, are now not going to be the victim anymore in the eyes of the law. And you're not going to get any justice. And it's not going to feel better afterwards. Now, I hope y'all don't mind. I'm about to hit this vape because it's been an hour and, like, girl, you do not want to go to prison. Prison is not the place. And then, like I said, I'm not trying to talk shit, but your family obviously is not plugged in with some very good lawyers in Houston. Like, bro, how you live in Houston and y'all don't got, like, bro, that's where all the lawyers go to play. They go to Houston, Nevada, Cali, New York, Miami, did I already say Atlanta? That's like good lawyer playground right there. Washington, D.C., obviously. I just don't get how you had to sit at all. Like, you shouldn't have had to sit at all. That's why I'm a little confused, like, of what's going on. Maybe you could clear some stuff up in the comments for us, but that's the main thing I'm confused is why you even had to sit and you had a lawyer. Like, you should not have had to do that. I'm going to read these comments. I like that. Somebody said, you do not have to be a stereotype. That is very true, bruh. And trust me, bruh, when I was your age, like literally your age, when I was 19, bruh, 18, no, I'll say 18, 19. No, 19 for sure. When I was 19, turning 20, bruh, I was just like you. I let somebody get me so out of my character that I really was like, bro, I'm being so real with y'all, bro. Mental illness is crazy. I real deal thought that I was gonna hurt somebody, bro. Like, I was preparing myself. I was watching hella women locked up series. I was working out, like, bro. I really thought that, like, and I had to just sit back with myself and be like, bitch, this is not you. Like, this is not you. You're really about to sacrifice your whole fucking life just to win and be on the upper hand. Like, sis, prison isn't cute. Prison isn't cute, and sometimes prison's permanent. Like, I would definitely use the powers that you've been blessed with, your privileges with your affluent parents, to expedite a restraining order. And because it seems to me like you can't by yourself leave him alone. Like, you need some help to leave him the fuck alone. Like, period. Like, all the way leave him alone. And I'm talking wanting revenge and all that type of shit. Like, you really just need to be at peace, because all that's hurting is you. That revenge shit, all that's hurting is you. Prison is not, thank you, Destiny. Prison is not like Orange is the New Black whatsoever. And looking at you, you real pretty. I would not want to be like bitches like me and you. We too pretty for that, girl. We're too pretty for that. You are too fucking pretty, girl. Like, for real, we will be having to fight for our life every fucking day to prove to people we ain't no bitch. Like, we don't need. Come on, girl. Come on now. We got 2 more. Look at God. We doing it. I have a feeling we doing a 2-hour tribe tea. I feel like we are, but from what people are saying in the chat, they feel like you should go see someone. I feel that way too. I feel like you do need to go see someone. I feel like you need to reevaluate your friends. It seems like all of your friends are like, and this is just my assumption. This is my assumption, okay? My assumption is because if you say that your family got the money that they got and that you paying the bills with your family, that your family's pretty much paying the bills, I have a feeling that your friends are turning a blind eye to all the abuse and all that shit that you're going to, and they're just being yes men or yes women to you purchasing a handgun and like doing all this shit, you know, because they're getting the benefits of your parents' money as well. Like, you get what I'm saying? Rent's always paid, got somewhere to stay, they get to live with their best friend. Like, because I was really expecting you to be like, oh, I live with my best friends and XYZ happened. But no, like, I really feel like you're surrounded by a lot of enablers. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're surrounded by a lot of, and I knew a lot of kids like this when I was in school and stuff, where they did come from money, because I went to a private college. So there were a lot of kids that did come from money there, and all of their friends only wanted to fuck with them because they had money. They would do toxic shit. Their friends didn't care because they were invited to the parties. They got to ride around in the cars. They got to be invited to this. They got to do that. Like, I really feel like you need to, and it's perfect time because you're 19, 20. This is the perfect time to do this. You need to establish who wants you for you and who wants you for a lifestyle. Who wants you for you and who wants you for what you bring to the table. You get what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know. Just the fact that you had a concussion in your own home and you had black eyes after black eyes, and these bitches can sit down at the fucking Red Lobster and eat food with this dude. That's fucking disturbing, and that's not okay. And I always tell people, watch out for girls that don't put girls first. Like, watch out for girls that don't put girls first. Like, if you don't put your fellow woman first when it comes to certain situations, because I do understand there are some girls that like to pull that woman card, but it's pretty easy to fish that out, okay? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, if you are in a situation where you know a girl is being victimized, getting her ass beat, like, why would you, like, what? Haley says, I wish people would be real regardless of financial situation. Right. And I'm not trying to tie you to this case at all, but I finally watched that Aaron Hernandez documentary, and it just baffled me how many people enabled him just because of what he had. And that's dangerous. It's dangerous. And it's not just the Aaron Hernandez situation. It's like a human thing. Like, a lot of us settle for things that people do because they have things that we want. Like, and it's not beneficial to anybody involved. It's not. Because now look at you. You're over here willing to throw your whole fucking life away over a boy that I'm pretty sure your bird ass friends hyped you up to go and do that shit. Yes, he's dead ass wrong. Yes, he wronged you. But you can't bring yourself down to that level, dude. You can't. I really, 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 really want to hear what you have to say. Like, please, please, please leave in the comments, bro. And I'm about to go and hit you up on Twitter too, now that I know that I follow you. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be keeping in contact with you because, bro, you remind me a lot of myself at your age. Like, despite the whole financial situation or whatever, like, you remind me a lot of myself at your age, and I know how that shit can be. You sent me this a while ago. I hope that you've grown and matured, and like, girl, I hope you ain't in jail. Like, just please comment to let me know you ain't in jail. That's what I'm about to DM you. Like, once this is over, girl, let me DM you right now because that's gonna weigh heavy on my spirit. Like, girl, are you out here? Are you a free woman? What's your name on Twitter again? Like, girl, are you free? What's going on? Cause now I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me see. Are you okay? Oh my god. Oh my god, girl. You got a man in the header. Oh my god. I'm scared. Girl, you are scaring me. Oh my god. Okay, she just posted 17 hours ago. Okay, that's good. She's all right. She's okay. But girl, oh my god, girl. Oh my god, girl. I'm just looking at your tweets right now to see, like, have I ever liked any of your tweets? Well, that's a good sign. You said before I get pregnant, I guarantee this dude gonna put a ring on my finger. That I know that's right, girl. But yeah, she is alive and well, y'all. So that's good. That's good. That's good. But it seems she either got a. Oh, she's in the chat. Oh my god, thank God, bro. I got scared as fuck. I got scared as fuck because girl, I don't know who is that man in the photo. Is that man this dude that you're talking about, or is that man a new boyfriend? Why is my grandma fucking? That don't mean she ain't. I'm in jail because she's just because she's tweeting. That don't mean she's not in jail just because she's tweeting. I thought y'all said she was in the chat. But if she's not in the chat, I'm about to move on. There is a nor'easter coming tomorrow. My grandma be texting me the most stupidest things. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Naja, do you save these? Yes, I do. I'm posting these. We nosy as hell talking about where she at. No, I just looked her up. She's out here. She's okay. She just posted a few hours ago. Like, she's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to double check. But girl, I need to know, like, who is that man in that header, girl? Like, I'm rooting for you. We're all rooting for you to make better decisions and stuff. You're still young. We get it. But she was not arrested 15 hours ago, Destiny. The tea ain't that hot, girl. But but yes, please let us know in the comments. Like, I need to know. I need to know what's going on. I need to know, is that man in your header, the man in this story, or a new man? I need to know, what did you do? Like, and two, that's pretty much it. We just want to know that you're okay. I just really need to know if you were in jail or not. And now that I see you're not, I feel so much better because I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So, this one is called My Best Friend Left Us for a Boy She Met 2 months ago. So, I am going to just move on because I do need to get these other 2 stories out. So, again, if you guys have any advice or anything like that, please leave them in the comments below for any of these stories. And to old girl, please let us give us an update in the comments, okay? So, this one. Dear Naja, I've been watching you since you were 21. Damn, girl, it's about to be 3 years now. That's crazy. The growth you've made is truly amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. This is a long one. This situation hurts where I felt worthless, like I can't keep any of my friends. Aw. There's 3 people in this: Margaret, Jose, and Gabby. We're all 19. Well, girl, before we even start, I will tell you, like, being 19, that's usually when people start branching the fuck off, because that's when the whole high school high wore off, and it's like, oh, we're adults. Fuck this. I'm doing what I want. So it's pretty common. But Let's get into it. So we became friends over a year and a half ago during our senior year. There was another girl, but she ended up ditching us for her boyfriend the day after her birthday. But we'll move on for months. The friendship was good. We talked, hung out every night. We shared tea. We expressed our emotions. It grew as if that we would be friends together until we were in our 40s. Margaret met a guy on Tinder who caught her eye, and they went on a date, and they had relations without a condom, which we were like, sis, you don't know him. They ended up being in a situationship for 9 months in March of this year, and he asked her out only to end it the first week because he was still in love with his ex. A week later, she meets a boy named Jermaine. Girl, why are you telling your friend business? Why are you telling your friend's business? Okay, so like the next few paragraphs is just you kind of just selling out about what your friend got going on. Like, I don't know. Y'all know how I feel about that. I don't really like when people be selling out about people and telling other people's business. So I'm gonna fast forward to where she says the fuckery begins. It's 12:30 a.m. We're all hanging out except for who. We're having a good time until we get a message from Margaret telling us that we disrespected her and that she doesn't feel included, that she doesn't like to be compared to the girl who left us in the beginning. Sis, you made it that way. If you knew how to keep both and not focus on just him, we could still have the same relationship. Sorry, still upset. Talking about how we never ask if she's okay. You don't communicate for us to know that all we do is gossip. Bitch, we ask about work saying who got fired since at once. Girl, I need my grammar police button because I don't even know what the fuck is going on. My question is, do you think we should dead the relationship altogether or try to get it together? I miss her so much. This was a whirlwind, and there was a lot of grammar issues and stuff wasn't making sense, and I was getting very tripped up. I feel like you sent me this story before because I've definitely seen this picture. Is it just me or have y'all heard this story before? Because I'm looking at this and I've seen this same exact picture before. My advice to anybody who feels like their best friends are choosing a dude over them, just give them their space. Just give them their fucking space and just leave them be. Just give them their space. I know it's going to hurt. But you have to give them their fucking space because all you're going to do is just push them further towards the boy, and then it's just a fucking mess. And that's with anything, bruh. You just give them your space, and then one day they're just going to realize, bruh, like, I really have been neglecting my friend. Like, let me hit my friend up. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm sorry. That was just a lot of grammatical issues, and then the first half was just you selling out about how your friend fucked people without condoms, and I just feel like that's not cool to be outing people like that. And then yeah, I don't know. I just felt like you were telling other people's story for the first half, and then when it finally got to your half, it was just you being like, bitch, you don't hang out with us no more, and blah 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 blah. But yeah, just wait for her to reach out to you. And then when she does reach out to you, let her know that you have been feeling neglected. All you can do is communicate and just let them know. Because the worst thing to do is match no communication with no communication. Like, that's not going to work. And then it just gives the other party ammo to be like, well, you don't hit me up either. So I'm going to move on to this next one. This next one is, should I go back to him? Urgent/long tribe tea. It's not that long, but guys, if you do have something urgent, like a tribe tea isn't the place for it, because as you can see, it takes me months to get to it. So yeah. Anyway, he says, excuse me. Hey Naja, I am Nick. You can use real names in the story because I don't give a fuck. I've read this before. Y'all tripping. Y'all keep sending me the same stories. Y'all keep fucking tricking me. But I'm not reading the same shit multiple times. I remember you, Nick. I remember you. Because I remember how you entered this talking about my name is Nick and you can use real names because I don't give a fuck. Like, I read this before. Y'all need to stop. Guys, stop sending me the same story multiple times. Just be patient. Guys. So, this is the official last story. It's called Hot Girl Summer or Am I a Hoe? Okay? Somebody says when. I remember reading this because it was like blah, 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 fooling around with this music. verified. Let me see. Damn Gemini man. Through her breakup, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I've definitely read this before. I've read this before. This is the dude who was dating, like, this guy who was on social media, and then he was in LA, and it was just like a whole, like, I remember this. But the last one is Hot Girl Summer, or Am I a Hoe? And I've started to read this one, like, multiple times, but I just never got to it because it was so fucking long. But hey, Naja girl, like everyone says, I love your channel, and I really appreciate you representing us brown girls. I've been a subby since your me and my teacher's DL relationship. Oh my God, I actually took that video down because, like, it was just so embarrassing. Like, me being grown now, like, me being the age of that teacher, looking, I was like, cringe. There are some videos that I've just privated because, like, y'all gotta realize I, like, boosted on YouTube when I was 19, 20 years old, and now I'm 24, and it's just like, cringy, you know, but hey, that just shows how long you've been here because that video is no longer on my channel, girl. But somebody says, I feel like my story got skipped, girl. Probably. Look, y'all, I'm going all over the place, okay? When I say I'm in September, I have a method to my madness, and this is what I do. If it's really, really long, I try to keep it to the lives. Okay. And when I do pre-recorded, I skip the long ones and I dot around. So I'm not going in order, if that makes any sense. So if you hear a TRIBETEA that says, I'm sending you this on September 10th, it does not mean everything before September 10th is gone. Like, does that make sense? So that's why when people ask me what month are we on, I just tell them the month and that's it, because I prefer it that way than telling them the month and the day, because it's not accurate of the order that things are going to be read. Like, you get what I'm saying? So if you sent me a story in like June or July of 2019, I will wholeheartedly admit your email probably got lost in the sauce. But August and September, nah, bro. Just be patient. Again, be patient, please. Be patient with me. Be patient. Just be patient. So she said, please keep my name anonymous. I am a 21-year-old female from Chicago, and I am also a Cancer. So, okay, boom. So here's some background bits of information. My boyfriend is 21 and a Capricorn. We will just call him the X, okay? That's a big one. So we broke up in January, but remained friends. We had a really healthy relationship. I need some more lemonade. I keep hiccuping. I'm sorry. I'm not used to fucking talking so damn long. So basically, we broke up in January but remained friends. We had a really healthy relationship, good communication, and spent the right amount of time with each other and had amazing sex. He broke up with me because at the time he was really struggling with his depression. We remained friends because that was my best friend and I was his. Yes, I was heartbroken, but I loved and cared about him so much that being in each other's lives was enough. So fast forward to May, I was over the heartache and I was flourishing, bitch. I'm talking all kinds of self-growth. I had come out of my depression. I was feeling great. A bitch was glowing. Before I continue, I should mention that me and my ex hooked up like 2 weeks after I break up and all of spring break in March. The eggplant emoji was bomb and I wasn't ready to let it go. Well, sis, like technically y'all are broken up. So I mean, like, I don't know. But anyway. When we would smash, it wasn't emotional. We kept our feelings in check. I don't know, girl. But I started talking to this guy. We'll call him Jared. Jared is 3 years older than me. We started off just chilling and hanging out, and we would talk for hours on FaceTime. One day we were chilling in his house, and somehow, just magically, the eggplant emoji just ended up in my biscuit, girl. I don't know what happened, girl. I don't know what was going on, girl. Like, I'm mad at how you wrote that, talking about, and somehow it just got in my biscuit, girl. I don't know how it happened. Like, why did you type it like that, girl? I can't stand you. You did not have to type it like that. Talking about, girl, I don't know what happened. It just slipped on in there. Like, oh my God. So, oh, bitch. He didn't have condoms, but I did because I can't have no babies and my cookie ain't about to be burnt. I know that's right. So we smashed, but only once because after he hit me with a "I want a relationship with you," blase blase. So I dropped him because I told him I was just trying to vibe and keep it casual. During this time, my ex told me he was moving back to Nevada, so we were hanging out a lot, but we hadn't smashed in like 2 months. Somehow, a week after I smashed Jared, my ex was in my bed. He made sure I didn't forget about him. We had goodbye sex like on 3 different days, multiple times, and we were always careful to use condoms. Okay, so now that the Jared issue is over, my ex is gone, and your girl is alone and bored. Here comes Marcus. Girl. She said, I don't give a fuck. I'll use his real name because he is a bitch. Jesus. So we started talking, flirting, etc. I told him I just wanted a summer fling with nothing too serious, but I was open to possibly thinking about a relationship. He said he was cool with that, so we started going on dates and chilling and talking, the whole nine. One day he invites me over to his house to chill. Mind you, this is a week after my ex and I had just smashed, but at this point, the ex was already in Nevada. Marcus and I were supposed to chill because he worked at 4. We started play wrestling and you know what happened? It just accidentally girl, like these accidents just keep on happening, girl. Just somehow, like somehow, it just like what? It's, while we were fucking, he was while we were fucking and he was hitting it from the back. His 9-year-old sister walks in. I done forgot to add flags. I don't know how many flags this deserves, but oh my God. I'm just going to add all 3 because that must have been so traumatizing. Oh my God. For all parties involved. Bitch, when I tell you I hopped and ran behind the door, I almost shit myself. Like, stupid ass boy, why didn't you lock the door? She didn't fully open the door because Marcus was quick and slammed it in her face. To this day, I don't know how much she saw or if I for real scarred her. Right? Like, oh my God. Me and Marcus stopped talking because after we smashed, he caught feelings, like always, wanted to hang out, and things like, I better be the only one you're kissing. And he said that we should only be smashing each other, which is fine. But the way he expressed those things seemed very controlling. Very, very controlling. Like, what the fuck? Those are questions and statements that should be discussed by both parties, at least in my opinion. Yes, that's very true. After Marcus came this guy who we'll call baby daddy. So this is dude number 4. He has a 3-year-old son that I didn't know existed until like 2 months of us talking. Girl, that's a red flag right there. That's the first thing a man should tell you on the first date is that he got kids. That's not something that he should be holding. Like, no. I understand if he wants to hold off on you meeting the babies, but he should at least be telling you straight up that he got kids. Like, that's a red flag. So we started hanging out. I told him the same thing I told Jared and Marcus, that I don't want anything super serious, just to enjoy someone's company. He claimed he was down and that shit was good. We would kiss and be affectionate, but no feelings involved. Then we kind of started to smash around and, things escalated into other things. And he basically did something for her. And she said, girl, let me tell you, I can see why this boy has a child because he is extremely gifted. And that's all I'm going to say. So he kind of became, girl, you talk like such a dude, bruh. Like, the way that you talk, like, I really have to censor myself, but you sound like a whole dude. Like, the way that you be describing these dudes, I'm just trying not to, I already know I'm going to get demonetized, but I'm just really, because YouTube hates when I do my 2-hour live tribe tease. They hate when I do this 2-hour tribe tease shit. They hate it so much, but girl, like, you talk like a whole dude. You called it, I'm not even gonna repeat what she called him. I'm gonna type it in the chat. What if I type it in the chat and then I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper. Y'all will not believe, where is this from? Oh, that was from my fucking Dream Diary series. I'm gonna write the word down. of what she called this man because, bruh, this is what she called this man. Bitch. You talking like a whole dude. Like, what? Like, girl, you playing the game. Like, shit. What the fuck? So, that's what she called him. She said that's gonna be her blank blank for now. She called him that. Bruh. Like, she talking like a whole player right now for no reason. So she said he kind of became that word for me for the summer because he just loved giving me top, basically. I did give him fellatio once. He also had a very, oh my god, girl, like, this is too much. Oh my god. Oh my god, girl, I'm like reading this in my head. I feel like I'm reading like an erotic novel right now. I feel kind of awkward reading this in front of people. Like, what the fuck, girl? Ooh, girl. I'm just ready for Daniel to come home because, bitch, you got me in my feelings. Like, what did you do? Bitch, like, what? You over here talking about BBCs and, girl, we don't got no more. Like, we don't got no more water, girl. Shit. Okay, so she's just talking about how big each dude was and just rating them and just describing in very much detail. So she did say that her and baby daddy never smashed though. And he did, oh my god. Girl, I cannot read this. Girl, I can't read this. Like, you're making me blush. Oh my god, I can't read this. Ooh, okay. She said he did some things for her, child. I can't. Okay, so she said she was stupid tired. Then the baby daddy tells me he has feelings for me and wants a relationship with me. Bro, what the fuck? 3 guys in a row all wanted relationships with me after I told them I didn't want anything serious. Anyway, my question is, was I just being sexually free or was I being a hoe? Girl, you were definitely being sexually free. What the fuck? I just feel that because I fucked 3 different guys in this time span of like 2 weeks, I'm questionable. Also, not that it matters, but I've only fucked 5 people. 2 of those I've only slept with once, Jared and Marcus. Thanks for reading this story. Love you, girl. Girl, it don't fucking matter what people think you are. So, and shit. Fuck them. Girl, you living your best life. And from them descriptors, it sounds like, girl, I wouldn't give a fuck what people was calling me, girl. Like, what? What, girl? You... Bitch, I can't. I just know I got laundry. Oh, shit. I have a whole box of lingerie downstairs. I forgot about that. I really need to get that off my front door for one of these fucking raggedy-ass old bitches steals from me. But, girl, look. Different strokes for different folks. For sure. Different strokes for different folks. I know that some people want to act like how you act, but they can't do it. You actually are about that life. I get tribe teased all the time of girls that want to act just like you, but they can't do it because they're not built like this. Bitch, you is definitely built like that. And if it doesn't fucking matter. The older you get, thank you, Juju. The older you get, that body count shit does not fucking matter. That body count shit does not fucking matter. As long as you are protecting yourself and you're an adult, you can have sex with whoever the fuck, whatever consenting adult wants to have sex with you. That's what you can do because you're an adult and you're grown. Like, bitch, what? Girl, you should write books. You should write books. Please write some erotic shit. Please. And when you get done with the book, like, send me each chapter. I'll proofread it for you. I don't give a fuck. God damn, bitch. Fucking nasty bitch. What are you doing to me? I'm over here like, damn, when is my man gonna come home? I'm over here reading this bitch. Girl, you are my favorite. Like, girl, I fuck with you. I like you. I like you, bruh. You are so fucking funny, bruh. I fuck with you. Bruh. Oh my god. And fuck everybody talking about fucking soul ties, bruh. Soul ties ain't fucking real, dude. Soul ties is some fucking Hotep Twitter bullshit. There ain't no fucking thing as soul ties, bruh. But that's just my opinion. I feel like soul ties is like misogynistic as fuck. Just trying to say that a dick lessens your spiritual value. Like, I just feel like that shit's like misogynistic as shit. Soul ties don't fucking exist. Because if soul ties existed, then then where would future be? Like, what the fuck? Like, look. What the hell are soul ties? Hold on, I'm about to let's what did I just do? Befunky.com. Oh, that's a fucking editing. I'm like, girl, what is going on? They're talking about soul ties are powerful. I mean, I'm just talking about soul ties when it comes to sex. I don't know nothing about all these other things or people talking about different types of soul ties. I'm gonna do soul ties and sex. All right, here. They said a soul tie is when two individuals come together and get sexually intimate. After the sexual act, both individuals may leave with heavy spiritual negative burdens that will turn into a negative consequence. So basically what soul ties are is basically like when you have sex with somebody, you better be sure that this is somebody who you gonna be with in the long run, because casual sex takes part of your spirit off of you or some shit. Shit. I sound like Idris Elba. Shit. But no, I think soul ties are a bunch of bullshit when it comes to sex. I just think it's misogynistic as fuck. Because people rarely talk about soul ties when it has to do with men's sex life. It's always when women want to fucking be sexually free and like... It's I don't know. I just think that shit's fucking balagna. Balagna? Yeah, that part. But... yeah, I don't know what soul ties mean and anything else, but when it happens to fucking... someone said Hoteps only apply this to the straights. Yes, they do. They really do. It's so weird. Like, it's so weird, bro. That's such a weird brand of like person. Like the Twitter Hoteps. It's such a weird genre of person. Like, what the fuck? Like, bruh. There are some people in the world, bro, that could just fuck people and not care. Like, I know I'm the type of person, especially when it comes to women, I don't fucking care. I don't feel like no bitch got no spiritual piece of me, period. Like, that's why I'm just like, bruh, I don't see, like, how... what? Like, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. But I'm about to be out this bitch. I gave y'all 2 hours. Be careful with y'all soul ties out there. Be very careful. But I don't know why I keep trying to vape on here like I used to, like I be vaping anymore. I'm over here fucking suffering. I can't even vape no more. But yeah, bro. I'm about to be somebody said y'all retracting messages is sending me bruh. Somebody says every bi person I know. Yeah, I like all women and also 3 hyper specific types of men. T. But anyway, I'm out this bitch, dude. I'm out this bitch. I will see you guys soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. Next week, I was thinking that I might just do like a pre-recorded hour long because I need like a little internet break, and I know that y'all be able to understand. I'm trying to go somewhere, like I really am, and it's about to be March. Like I don't know. I just want to go and do something. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on. Thanks everybody for kicking it with me for this fucking long. It's been 2 hours. We still got 400 people in here. That's what's up. Remember to give some advice in the comments. Please give some advice in the comments because I know the people who sent in the stories will be looking for them. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace out. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to see more of me, like, you know how like I do this type of shit and I be like, you know, looking at the screen and stuff like that, like if you guys like that type of stuff, or like last week when I did my love after lockup type shit and like those type of videos, go on me and Daniel's podcast channel. Like we post highlights of us just like shooting the shit, watching videos and stuff like that. Like we're trying to get better with the free content we give you guys of just like, you know, just chilling, bruh, just chilling. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys tomorrow.